So guys, welcome. I hope that you had a wonderful week so far and that you're excited for today's mystery project. Now, if you have not joined me before, I am Deborah Harrison with Simply Sweet and Neat Designs, and I come to you each Thursday with a fun project. But on the first Thursday of the month, I like to do something fun called mystery stamping. So hopefully yesterday you saw the post or my blog with the measurements so that you could prep your supplies to craft with me today. Now, if you don't have your supplies ready, no worries. You can prep them later and do the project. But if you do make the project, and you follow the clues, I would love to see a picture of your project. If you wouldn't mind posting it here on this Facebook page, I would love it. It's so cool to see everybody's designs with the same clues. So like I said, I'm joining you through Facebook, so let me hop over and we're gonna get started on today's project. So let me share my screen with you and we will get started. Hold on. Okay, guys, so the way that I do mystery stamping is I do it through a PowerPoint. And on each slide, you will see a clue and you will take the supplies that you prepped beforehand and you will follow along with the clues to put your project together. Now, the clues, you only have a certain amount of time to complete the task. Now, if you find that I'm going a little bit too fast, just shout at me and say, hey, Deborah, slow it down just a bit. And I will kind of take a little bit extra time on the next slide. So as you see in the lower right corner, I do have a timer. So for each clue, there will be a set amount of time. So for clue number 1, what I want you to do is I want you to take your 4 1/4 by 10-inch piece of colored cardstock, score it in half, and then you're just going to fold it at the score line to make your card base. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to work on that. And I'm going to take a look here and see if we have any comments. Oh, fantastic. Oh, hey, Veronica. Hey, girl, San Antonio. Awesome, girl. Love it. Glad you're with me. Also, to see some others are joining us. Welcome. Okay, guys, just a couple more seconds. This was a really easy step, so it shouldn't take too long. All right, so clue number 2. All right, so for clue number 2, you're going to take a 4 by 4 1/4 piece of basic white cardstock, and you're going to put it on the smaller front flap. Now, if you noticed when you did your card, it wasn't quite a full coverage on the front, right? So this white piece is actually going to go on that the smaller front piece. All right, so you got about maybe 20 more seconds. Finish this up. Hello, Samantha. Welcome. Glad you're joining us. Paula, Patricia, Sharon. Awesome. Several people joining us today. Okay. Clue number 3. Okay, so you're going to take a coordinating piece of designer series paper that measures 1 1/2 by 4 1/4, and you're going to put it on the left side of your front white layer. You're going to have a big white space on the right because we're going to do something with that here in a minute. So make sure your strip is on the left. Okay. How am I doing on time? Am I going too fast? We good here? All right, let's go on to clue number 4. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take a basic white label, measures roughly about 7/8 of an inch by 2 3/4 inches. This could vary a little bit, that's fine. And this is going to serve as a shelf for a focal point in a later step. So you're going to stamp your sentiment on that little white label, and then you're going to adhere it with dimensionals. And I didn't tell you where. Actually, you can kind of put it wherever you want on the front. I think I put mine towards the center. Now, one of the things that I like to do is I'd like to share little clues with you sprinkled throughout that kind of gives you an idea of what my project looks like, what color I used, what product I may have used. So you're kind of getting a hint here on the product that I use for my project. Okay, so let's go to clue number 5. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of coordinating cardstock, whatever you feel goes with your designer series paper and your base and your card base. And it's going to measure about 1/2 inch by 2 3/4. And you're just going to stick it kind of underneath your sentiment label just to give it a little color accent there. And kind of really solidify that shelf that you're making. All right, you ready for clue number 6? All right, with clue number 6, remember you made that shelf, that's your sentiment shelf, label shelf, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna adhere a focal point above that shelf or kind of resting on top of that shelf, however you wanna make it look. This can be something that you stamped, you punched, you die cut, however you want it, whatever your focal point is, just have fun with it and place it wherever you feel looks good on your shelf. All right, clue number 7. I want you to take and have total fun embellishing the front of your card however you want. Ribbon, bling, whatever you've got, go for it. Now, guys, if you're joining on and you don't have your supplies prepped for this mystery stamping, don't worry. You can watch the replay here on Facebook later on, or you can hop over to my blog. And actually, I will probably have the video posted tomorrow. I kind of like to spend some time editing it for YouTube, and then I usually will post it the next day. All right. Okay, clue number 8. Really easy. We're going to take a piece of basic white cardstock that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 and just adhere it inside your card. Now, if you do use the clues and make a project, please post a picture. I gotta tell you, I love going through the post and just seeing all the cool ideas that people come up with. It's amazing how different everybody's project looks with the same clues, and I love it. Okay, so easy step, right? So let's go to clue number 9. All right, so for clue number 9, you're going to take a contrasting piece of designer series paper that measures 1 1/4 by 4 1/4, and you're just going to adhere it along the bottom edge of your inside white piece. Really simple step, just get that little piece glued there. How are we coming along? All right, hopefully I'm not going too fast. We're going at a good pace here. All right, so this is the last clue. You're going to take and embellish the inside of your card with any kind of small or medium-sized focal points that you want. Now, if you want, you can also choose stamp a sentiment inside your card as well. I just didn't include that on this clue. And obviously that would take a little bit more time. Okay, we are wrapping it up, guys. Just a few more seconds. Okay, so that was the last clue for my mystery stamping project. Like I said, if you crafted along with me or if you craft later, post a picture of your project so we can all see it. All right, y'all ready to see what my project looks like? Okay, so I use the Bloom Where You're Planted suite. I love this suite. It makes such fun garden projects. And I kind of, as you can see, I kind of made it look like my plant was sitting on a shelf for my sentiment. And then I used the brick paper to kind of give it a little bit of an accent. So now last week I was on vacation, but I did a pre-recorded video with you, sharing with you how to make a really fun home decor piece with this Bloom Where You're Planted suite. So hopefully you got a chance to watch that. If not, best way to get that is to go hop over to my blog at simplysweetinkdesigns.com. And if you kind of scroll through some of the posts, you can find the video on that, or you can check it out on my YouTube channel. I just thought that this card paired really nicely with that home decor piece. So guys, I do have, if you would like to shop the Bloom Where You're Planted collection, that is, you can shop that over on in my online store. Just really fun collection of products there. And if you want to get some more plant playtime, I do have my Plentiful Plants July Stamp Club coming up. Right now, registration is open. You can actually get, it makes 5 projects, and you can actually get that project kit free with a minimum order of $25 in my online store, or it's $20 without an order. But if you need it shipped, there is a $5 fee to cover the cost of of shipping your kit to you. The registration for that will run through July 9th, and you can check out in this post the registration link, get all the information on how you can get it free and how you can register for that. All right, so I don't know if you saw, Stampin' Up! Started a designer series paper sale today that runs through August 2nd. You can save 15% on select designs, and actually the Bloom Where You're Planted designer series paper is one of those that is on sale. So if you want to shop that sale, go check that out. And you can also too, you can shop that sale and apply that towards your qualifying order to get that Plentiful Plant Stamp Club free. So check that out. If you're not familiar, I do a Stampin' Bunko each month. Now this month I'm doing one online and I'm doing one in person. So if you live outside of San Antonio, you probably want to do the online one. And what we do is we play online through Zoom, and we play for Stampin' Up! Product prizes. And you can check out the link there. It's on that is going to be on July 20th is the date of that online bunko, but you have till July 9th to sign up. Now, if you live here locally in San Antonio and want to join us for an in-person bunko, you have until July 16th. And the actual event is on July 27th. So go check out those links. And guys, if you ever want to get advance notice of my events that are coming up, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to my email newsletter list. You can find that link in the post. And guys, that's the project I had to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I would love to see what you came up with the clues. And guys, I will be back next Thursday with another fun project. I'm actually going to try something different. I don't want to share with you yet what it is because I've never done it before. And I want to try it out first before I fully commit to it. But it will most likely be another project with the Plentiful Plants bundle. So guys, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next Thursday. Take care. Bye, guys.